just before we start the show, guys, just wanted to pass on all our condolences and thoughts to those who have been involved in any shape or form with the disgraceful events that happened in Sydney over the past few days. We're thinking of you, and yeah, it's a bloody tough time, but all the boys here, we're all thinking of you, and hope you're doing well, but hopefully never happens again.
Welcome back to the Clubhouse. We have a massive show for you guys. We talk about our ex-teammate Josh Addo Carr and our tough game against the Bulldogs. We also talk about Craig Bellamy's sprays that have made a few people laugh. Talk about Paf's sin binning on the weekend, and other times myself and Munster have been sin bin. Let's get into it.
This episode is brought to you by RIXX Eyewear that inspires confidence. Carefully crafted sunglasses, prescription and blue light eyewear that's made to last. Use the code Clubhouse to get 20% off site-wide. Head over to rixeyewear.com.au and shop all available styles now. Alrighty, let's get into the show. All right, welcome back. Clubhouse episode 7. The boys are back. I've got my Orlando Magic kit on. It's been a good week. The boys are in the playoffs.
Let's go.
But yeah, very exciting times coming up and very exciting show. We've got a bit to get through again today. I feel like I'm a bit more prepared for the show now. I've been thinking throughout the week of things we could possibly talk about and come in, and Tommy's done this great sheet for us, and now I've just had to fill in the blanks. So good to be back.
More experience. You're getting
more experience. I think so, Bunny. How many have you done?
Like a fine wine, eh? Better with age.
15 episodes.
Second season.
Second season, going well.
Talk about your kit, the Magic.
It's actually full kit. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. Give us a little stand up.
That's it.
Socks, shorts, jumper. Hat is not a Magic hat, but
That's
it's
not
a jersey
and
as
it's
well,
got the
boys.
polo.
It's still got the tag on. You went down and bought a Rebel Sport.
As soon as they made finals, you went and grabbed some.
That's the thing, though. They don't sell.
Why you went to Rebel?
They don't sell Orlando Magic stuff in Rebel. So
Really?
that's what I've figured out being a fan for that long is everything I buy that's Orlando Magic is either online or you got to go to America and get it. But
Although there's a pretty good NBA store now.
there is. Yeah, in
Melbourne. Euphorium?
what's it called?
Emporium.
Emporium.
Euphoria.
Euphoria.
I don't know.
Euphoria.
But no, very happy with the Cavs' first round of playoffs, which we'll touch on later. Boys, you also had a big game of golf today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I killed it.
I'm struggling to get the cash together after my hip drop tackle, my kayak fine, and losing to you blokes today.
He's in some dramas.
Well, you didn't
Pats
lose.
is in some dramas. You better
didn't
ask
lose
for a
to me,
loan,
mate.
bro.
You didn't lose to me. You lost to him.
Did ask for a
You lost to him. I was on his team, but awful day for myself. But Hughesy held us together like the glue.
It was kind of like our footy this year. Well, us anyway. We just saved it till late to come home. I had 7 points in the front.
How many do you have in the front?
10.
7 and 7. You would have been.
I
You were
had
going
17
right.
on the front.
17 on the front, and then we turned it around. Ended up with 28.
Hang on.
And what did you have? Wow.
You
As a team.
turned it around. I had 17 all up. I went 10-7.
17, 10,
But give us some context, because honestly, it felt like we were on top all day, and then Hughesy turned into Scotty Scheffler with 4 holes to go.
Yeah, he did.
Mate, it was that first 9. I nearly done 4 or 5 club tosses.
Yeah, you were awful.
If I knew I couldn't, if I knew I could get them back, I would have tossed them. But where we played at the National Old Course, if I threw it in the bush, I wasn't getting it back. So I was thinking,
Tough course, that
I
one.
can't. Oh, it was a tough course.
Anyone's played there.
Your first time?
First time in the Old Course.
First time, you would have played
second or third?
second.
Yeah, no, actually my third, but it's my third. And I feel like I played a lot better the first 2 times. Today was
Just for
honestly, mate.
It was tough.
I couldn't. I honestly 4-putted every hole.
for context, I'm going to read out Hughesy's front 9.
It was bad. I reckon I went 3. I had 6 pickups. I reckon I scored on 2 holes, a 4 and a 7, and I had 2 shots on those holes, and then the rest I picked up.
So you went par and birdie.
We've got the leaderboard here. No, that can't be right. There is no way the winner had 43 points off +4.
Nah, from the old.
Which means he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11 under. Nathan Page, well done, mate. You could be
well deserved.
you could be one of our award winners this week.
That's an eye-catching moment.
It was windy as well.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy day.
43 points off +4. Okay, that can't be right. Oh, no, it is because you're on there as well. All right, Hughes' front 9.
What did I come?
Where did he come first?
You came 19th
Solid.
out of
Top 20? I had him there, 4
19th out of 50.
Like the Masters, he was paying $4.40 to make the top 20. So
Place 50, had 14 points, tough day.
That was
And in
Munster.
45th place was Cameron Munster.
What's that? 5th to last.
It's 5th to
Did he
last.
make the cut?
No, I didn't make the cut.
Didn't make the cut. Hughes' front 9. Par 4 to start. Do you remember what you had?
Pick up.
Par 4.
Yeah.
Pick up.
An 8, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
remember
right,
because I parred it and
I didn't drive well though.
No, you hooked it into the trees, remember? And you teed off again with your driver.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
So, hole 1,
Yep.
8.
Yep.
Hole 2, par 4.
Pick up.
No, 4. 4 or 4.
I had a par.
4 or 4.
And I had 2 shots.
2 shots.
Yeah.
Hole 3,
And I had a par.
par 4.
I had a par again. Did I?
No, you had a 5. 3-pointer though.
Oh, bogey. Yeah. 2 shots.
So there's your 7 points.
There's my 7, and then pick up the rest.
Holy.
Hole 4 wipe, hole 5 wipe, hole 6 wipe, hole 7 wipe, hole 8 wipe, hole 9 wipe.
I don't reckon I got off. I reckon I didn't get off the tee. I went 3 out, 5 out, and I just watched.
But then
I didn't realize you dropped that many times because I just remembered you used my ball for the last 7 holes.
I lost so many balls. It was,
but then proceeded to have 5 over on the back with 2 birdies. So
That's mad.
came in strong, bro. It's all that matters. I said it, I said I was going to get 20 points.
Yeah, no,
in the
you
back.
did tell me you got 21. So,
I got
hey, you're a
21.
man of your word. I just wish I could help you.
disappointing day. But the old course, give us some strategy around it because it's not easy.
No.
My personal experience of it was you don't need to hit driver ever.
Yeah.
But you boys?
That's my best of my game at the moment, my driver. So, unfortunately, I was in a little bit of a pickle at the start. Eventually, once we started to use our driver when we had to.
Yeah, I feel like I was better with my driver.
Yeah, I feel like I was a lot better. I feel like when I was trying to be strategic and try and use my 3-wood or my 5-iron to try and lay up, I was always in the trees or duck hooking. So,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, I think I just going to play to my normal game plan. But
Yeah, I reckon you just get the club that you can hit straightest on. I reckon, and just stay on the fairway. Because if you don't hit the fairway, you're cooked.
Your forearm was good.
Yeah, well, that was like it's demoralising earlier though because a couple holes par 5, but like I played off 15 today, so I knew on the par 5s I could play it as a par 6.
Yeah.
But like I'd hit it 160 meters and still have 350, but you're not going to make it in 2 anyway. So it's sort of like
it's not. Yeah, you don't need a big stick.
It was a dent to the ego, but when it mattered,
Yeah.
it didn't pay off. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, didn't go our way today. But it leads actually into our first icebreaker. So we'll get into that.
Let's go.
Interesting one. We had a little bit of debate about this before Mun got here. Be interesting to see what you think. But could you win the Masters tournament if you got to start on the furthest part of the green every hole? All you have to do is putt your way to victory. 4 days.
Actually, 4 days. I didn't think about that. I was thinking 1 round I'll be all right, but
And it can't be the same spot every day. It's got to change to different, I'd say.
different. Yeah. It would. Yeah, I guess.
No chance.
Or, because the pin would be different, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't win.
So, but think about it. You've got to hit.
Sort of 3
So what won it this year?
3, 4
11
putt.
under? Was it 11 under
Yeah.
or 12 under?
Yeah.
So that's three under every day, which is 69.
Par
69
5. Surely
putts.
you can get 4 putts on the par 5 greens.
Yeah.
My boys, we could barely putt 2 today. at the
I had
National.
40 today. So
True,
I had
but
40 putts today.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You think about it.
Well,
And,
that was
and they're
40 to
straight
18.
up and down. They're quick too. And
Yeah.
I'm guessing the Masters ain't going to be any slower.
No, but think about it. I hit 40 putts today and putted bad. That's 4 days in a row. So today I pretty much shot 32 under, right?
Yeah, but you weren't from furthest
I know,
part of
but
but still,
let's say I
get
hit
it.
60, add 20 more putts to it.
Yeah.
I reckon I
I'm
could.
saying I'm a chance.
Yeah.
I was saying it before. I reckon I'm a chance.
Yeah, you two are a chance. You two can putt. I fucking suck at putt. I reckon I hit the green 2 or 3 times on like whole like a number 2 or 3 shots, and I'm fucking hitting a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
So I'm wiping myself out, boys. You two can at least putt. So I watched it today, and you saved yourself a couple of times for par and bogey. So
If you were to win it, would you be happy with taking the green jacket?
I'd be carried on
Would you?
deluxe.
Would you actually be cheering that you won the Masters?
It'd be like someone like
from the furthest part of the green.
There'll be someone like Mr. Larson out there going, "That's not even your jacket," you know? Or Happy Gilmore,
Start chasing you down the.
yeah.
Can you imagine that? Like everyone's just grinding, and then you're just like sitting at the edge of the green, warming up, ready to go. They get to the green,
hurry
it's
up,
like,
boys.
You got a 4-putt to win.
You're playing with a group. You're just like, come on, boys.
All right, so me and Hughesy have gone, yes, we would.
Yeah.
And Mun,
Nah, I'm being honest here.
the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah,
probably
I
not.
can't putt. I can drive for dough, but can't putt for dough.
Yeah, although
So
like
drive for show, putt for dough. I can't do that.
like the par fives, you'd be happy. You think you'd either birdie or par, but the par threes and par fours, I reckon you could bogey a couple of those.
A few tricky greens, and surely by the last day you would get an understanding of
How the greens go.
how they'd work.
Yeah, you got to make the cut first.
Oh,
Imagine not making the cut, bro. That would be terrible.
Think about like to not make the cut. What was the cut? It was only, I think it was 6 over or something. So 6 over after 2 days, that's 75 each day. That's 150 putts over 2 days. Surely you're making that.
You just never know.
I'd probably rather my chances of 140 yards out.
The other way.
and just binning it from 140
I
out.
reckon I have a
Up,
better
down,
chance
mate.
8-iron just straight from there. I reckon that's my best club. I reckon that's all I've got.
How about the
It's
Masters,
interesting, mate.
lads? Obviously, Scotty Scheffler dominant.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a crazy stat here of him, but did you get to watch much of it? Anything stand out? Any players stand out for you?
No, I didn't see too much of obviously the Masters, but I seen a video of the par 3 with Bryson Chambo hitting
the
it out
par three ones.
and then dunking it.
Was
on
that
his
in it or was that in the
Wednesday.
par
That
three
was the
thing?
par three.
Par three
of course.
contest.
But no, I just seen the score and leaderboard, and he was 7 under after the first day, and I was thinking, oh, he's a massive chance of winning this. But like you said, but you saying you're 3 under with putting, you still wouldn't have been beating him on the day.
Yeah, but let's go like all 4 days.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
All right.
Every day.
Oh, my bad.
Maybe I still would have though, because 3 under, like 69 putts, for 18 holes.
Surely.
Yeah,
I don't know. You say that, but then the pressure's on. Everyone's watching. You'd be like, could be rattled. But
Yeah.
it was sort of like, we were just talking to Tommy before, and it's a bit boring. Like, not boring, but Scotty Chef was just too good, eh? He was just sort of looked like he was never going to lose it. There was a couple boys that were up there early, like Bryson, like Munn said, but after that, he was just too consistent, eh? Like,
I think like the strokes gained going into the tournament, like the stat that they measure it on, he was like, leaps and bounds ahead.
yeah.
And even through those first 3 days, he wasn't doing as well as what he could, but he was still there.
But he's
So then it
still
was
up there,
like
yeah. So it's like,
his last
if he
day.
plays a little bit better, he's going to.
Exactly. And then there was
He's
that
home.
hanging over his head as well that his missus was having a kid. And he said he was going to leave throughout the tournament if she's going to have it. So,
Really?
yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Which
so-
other players were like, come on,
please.
yeah.
Imagine the betting agents saying, please, please have the
please
baby.
leave.
Imagine if
Please
Paddy
leave.
told him on hole 16, like, oh, mate, she's
Nah, he ain't
giving
leaving.
birth.
No, he reckons he said you
Even on
only
the
have your
last two
first kid
holes.
once, yeah.
Oh, I
He
guess
said he was
first
out.
kid. Yeah, true.
So
Oh, man, imagine that.
crazy
Imagine
scenes.
that.
But
No,
yeah,
just
Bryson
hold
after
on.
day 1 too.
Yeah.
Far out. It was but like I watched his round of round 1. And in terms of ball striking, it wasn't that impressive.
Yeah,
but he was
he
just
wasn't
dropping
into it well.
putts from everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, and then the last day he couldn't hit one. So it's sort of like that law of
like you
averages
sort of- yeah.
where it sort of balances out.
It's like us when,
feel like
when we go
putting's-
for a drop and then we end up and downing it after we
Yeah,
dropped, you know?
yeah,
And it's
no
like,
pressure.
and golf just keeps bringing you back.
Yeah. And then, Scotty Scheffler, I think there was a stat. He's won $12.6 million over the past month, which
Past
is
month?
$300,000 a day.
Oh my god.
So the kid will be off to Harvard.
The kid's coming to a nice little
The kid's off to
Yeah.
Harvard.
trust fund.
Yeah, he'll be, he'll
Yeah,
be well looked after.
be very well looked after.
Anyone tip them? Anyone? I was watching because I tipped Rory,
Nah, my
and I
boys
was
are no good.
sort of watching him. I backed him on Sportsy too. No good. But any of your tips come close?
Both made the cut, but they both only just made the cut. Matsuyama and Minwoo. Minwoo finished strong, but
Yeah, I think he was up there for a
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
no, Scotty Scheffler's just a freak. What about you, man? You went Rambo and
I went Rahm for top
Koepka.
10 and Koepka for top 20 and both lost.
No good.
No good, man. Unfortunately. I thought Joey Rahm would have been all right. I remember last year he was
Why do you keep calling him Joey Rahm?
Johnny Rahm because that's his brother, Johnny Rahm. He's my man. But unfortunately, the Spaniard just couldn't get it done for me. So.
Yeah.
No, it
That's
did
good.
look tough, but the first 2 days, I think so 7 under was the lead for day 1, and I think 7 under might have been the lead at the end of day 3. So like there was no movement for 3 days. It was just people leveling it up. But also that also leads us to our winner of the Masters sweep. So Bryn Evans. Very lucky. I seen you get Scotty Scheffler and I thought you'd be in for a massive chance. But every day I was looking at who had who, trying to see who would get it.
Yeah, who's winning it at the moment.
Will Zalatoris up there. I had him. But no, Bryn Evans, you're the lucky winner. So we'll get these out to you.
Get on that, Pappy. I've just got live confirmation. Yeah,
live
Rory McIlroy could be signing with Live Golf for 850 mil.
I've seen that actually.
Really? Yeah, Rory. Yeah. Yeah, he's talking about PGA and how he's always going to be sticking strong to it.
If you watch the big swing, he's
staunch, eh?
Yeah, he's staunch. He's anti-airs.
But towards the end of it, you can see
he started shifting because when they started to join and all that, he was sort of like, oh yeah, mate, take the cash. Why not?
850 mil, he'll have to work again.
I don't think I don't think money's his problem though, because if you get an endorsement deals, I reckon. Like surely he just wants to get that Grand Slam major of the Masters.
Yeah, true.
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
If that's what he wants, he won't.
But he's old school too. Like, you know how they're going into the Live Golf kind of scene of like Fisher, like festivals as well. You get a drink and there's a bit more like laid back kind of vibes.
Yeah.
Where like that's all old school, like the PGA, where you got to be like golf etiquette. You got to be quiet. Like, you know what I mean?
Interesting to see. But that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, 850 mil.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. And there was also, I think they were talking about, so the Aussie, so Joaquin Neiman, you know, the live golfer. Mm-hmm. So he won the Aussie Open this year, the one in Sydney. So that's what made him, he didn't give him exemption to the Masters, but they gave him a special exemption because of his performances throughout live and because he won the Oz Open. So I remember them talking, being like, why don't they just make the Australian Open an exempt event? So like, how cool would that be for Aussies? Play. Yeah, like whoever plays in the Oz Open can be exempt to the majors, because they were talking about, let's take it away from the club giving out special privileges. Let's make these people earn it. And why don't we go to countries where live are going and growing the game? Why don't we
can just match them?
Match them, sort of thing. So,
that'd be mad. It'd be good for Aussie.
It'd be good for the Aussies. Imagine you rock up Oz Open, like you've got your card for that event and you go through and then you're playing in the Masters next year.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Because I think they had an EM, Jasper Stubbs. I don't think it went too well, but he won one of the amateur events, and I think it was the Asian AM, so he got to go over there and play. And obviously the guy on the last day, Neil Shipley, who played with Tiger Woods. Like, imagine that, like play with Tiger Woods on his 100th round at Augusta. He had his mate as a caddy, 20-year-old.
Like, he'd have been loving it too. The caddy would have been loving it more.
Crazy scenes.
Not as much pressure.
But no, Bryn Evans, congratulations again. Scotty Scheffler, you win all these prizes. We'll send them out to you. But yeah.
Nice little Puma shoes there for you as well, mate.
Did you sign them yet, bro?
I will sign them right in front of everyone. Live.
But now, lads, obviously, I think we spoke into existence last week. The game, another close one.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Jeez. I don't know what to make of it, really. It feels like that long ago now, but Doggies turned up.
Oh, they're
a good side.
They're a good team, man. Like, they were missing few quality players as well, but I feel like their system is, you know, where they're just so good. Like, it doesn't matter who plays, they all know how to play, and they're all tough buggers. So, mate, it was a tough game.
It doesn't help when you got Kickow.
Yeah.
Bronson Cherry is pretty quick too. Addo, then you got Addo outside him, you know, Burton.
Crichton.
Yeah, they've got decent squad.
They got a good team, mate. Yeah, and they were still missing a few players, which was, you know, tough for them, but they turned up.
Kraz ran like 30 times. Like carries and that, you know, so.
They're a tough football team, man.
And they don't get enough credit, eh?
Yeah, they're a good team. They probably haven't got the results they've wanted the first couple rounds, but
they'll be there.
They're on the up,
Well, they beat Roosters the week before, didn't they?
Yeah.
Up 26-0 at half-time.
Yeah.
Then a few injuries, so weird game, but the Amy Park faithful again come out, got us over the line, and Money Man,
fans,
little try assist to finish off the game. So
it was the only thing I did all night. So
you're running amok, bro. You had the ball in your hands a lot.
Yeah. How's it going, mate? How are you feeling being back in the groove yet?
That's going good. Feeling pretty good. It's like I said, it's pretty easy. Felt like I had to probably do a little bit more. Well, I felt like I probably had to do a little bit more last year. But with you guys playing, like, it's just easy, you know. It's so easy, you know. For me personally, like, I don't have to do too much, man. I just go around. that you do with your 25 carries and let Hughesy run around like a snake and slither through and get a quick one. And this makes me look good on the next play. So, it's good when you got blokes like yourselves around. Makes your job a lot easier. And we're still building. And like we spoke about last week with the stats, which I'm really excited about. Haven't had too many games together. And like you said, we're still trying to find our feet and find our groove. But I think for us, the more we train together and to get those repetitions, the more we're going to come out and have a really good game. And it's building and it's going to be soon. And I can't wait to see how we can do it.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, it's our second game playing as a spine.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like even the last couple of years, like it's, we've been training together and we've known each other for a while, but we still need to get that combination stuff back. And, playing games is probably the best way to do that, getting some experience together and, hopefully we can keep building. But, like Munster, it's exciting. It's good to look around and see your ugly mugs out there.
How are you going, Pappy, after your little 10 last week, mate?
Yeah, I know, I'm a bad man.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting about that, eh?
Yeah.
The little push.
Sent in the bin, so...
Little extension of the arm. Hey, he's got to keep it tucked, bro. Little chicken wing.
Well, I don't think he understood. Like, I'm coming off a knee surgery and an ankle surgery. My turning circle ain't that great anymore. I don't know what he's... I'm a big semi-trailer. I'm not a little Ferrari anymore. But nah, I think that's my first sin bin.
Ever?
Ever.
I don't think
in the NRL at least.
Yeah.
Or maybe ever.
I have. Oh, no, I have.
For
grand final.
The ref.
Grand final got sent off, remember?
Oh, in 2020?
Yeah.
Was it you and
me
Cheese?
Oh, I thought it was Puss.
Nah,
you
me
are
and Cheese.
Puss too.
Nah, me and Cheese.
Oh, what were you thinking when you got sent off then?
Bro, I was like rattled, eh? Like when I got sent off, I was like, all right, we're up enough. Like we're home. I got into like
where'd you go?
the locker room.
Went
in the locker room. No one was with me.
How
one.
awkward
I was
is
by
that?
myself.
Oh, no.
And then they started to score tries, and I was just going, I think I just lost us the grand final. Like I was just watching on the big screen, sitting there by myself, going, like, can someone come in and fucking talk to me? Like I need some like
because you knew you weren't coming back on. Like,
nah, because I was done. I was done for the game, and then Cheese got sent, and I was like. And then they scored. I think Nathan scored late.
For me, yeah.
And then they started fucking passing it, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then actually before that, I come out on the sideline, and I watched from there for the last play. And then Foose ended up getting the ball, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank God. Like, imagine if we lost, I would have been like, oh yeah.
I full forget you went like you got sent in because you were on the field after, so I thought you just
I sprinted on after. I sprinted because I was watching. I was like, and then once Foose got the ball, I sprinted on.
I knew we got two blokes sent off, but I forgot you were the first. So there you go.
I was escorting.
I thought I was a grab.
What about you, man? You've had a couple, haven't you?
2 in one game.
Grand final as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a DF2. I don't think anyone's going to ever beat that. Unfortunately, it's not a great accolade to have, but I guess I've been sent twice.
Is there
sent with my marching orders?
Is that the only time, those two?
Nah, I've been sin-binned a couple of times, man. Man, it was ongoing joke at training. You know when we do like scenarios and stuff and we're man down and that?
Yeah.
Like before you were coming, I used to get sin-binned a fair bit.
Just because you would in the game.
So they made me go sit on the sideline and watch the boys play, like
for
defend.
training.
Yeah.
And then it ended up happening that weekend.
Yeah. I was like, you fucking dogs.
Yeah, cop that. That's your fault, Craig.
Yeah. Like when you train like it, you play like it, you know? So, that's when you bellyache, you dog.
No, that was my first sin bin and first time I've been put on report too, I think.
Yeah, you are a grub.
So you're just getting grubbier and grubbier.
Grubbier, losing golf, breaking the law.
Yeah.
Just, something's happening.
Bad man. He's just turned...
Just bad influences.
And it doesn't get any easier. You did it to your old teammate as well.
Yeah, true.
To Joshy.
It was one of those ones...
The game, he goes, is Pap sweet?
No,
and I was like, what do you mean, mate? He goes, mate, I know he did it on purpose.
Don't start shit. There's no way. Like, it was one of those ones where I didn't even know I'd done it.
Yeah.
And then he just called me. I was like, you're on report for a hip drop. And I was like,
when?
Yeah, I said, when? I only made 3 tackles. When? But yeah, first time on report. So I was lucky not lucky, I got a $750 fine.
Yeah.
It's, lucky Joshy's all right. I didn't mean to do it, but you just end up in that position. And I was always like, people who do crushes, like they sort of go in, they put themselves in that position. But after getting charged for it, I'm like, sometimes you just can't.
No, you can't. And like, if you don't make the tackle, he probably scores. Like, if you don't, well, you could have made it another way, but like, you're not thinking that at the time. Like, you're thinking about to stop him, So.
I'm not going to put my knee in front of his knee because I know what happens with that.
Touch wood.
Speaking about Joshy,
How'd you go on?
Absolutely killed it.
Oh, yeah, I was
Hat-trick.
happy. I was happy you got
Hat-trick.
taken in the touch to the first try. I was thinking, oh my God.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same. I was like, when I was going across, I was like, please say he didn't score. Like, please say he didn't score. But he ended up scoring 3 more, so it didn't matter. Maybe we should have let him score, and maybe it would have changed the game, and he didn't score 3 more. But
Yeah, no.
he was on fire.
Bulked up. He's got the speed still.
I was going to say, he's looking jacked, and he was still fast as hell, bro. I was
He's on
just watching him. Like, you give him a little bit of space, he's gone. Like, the men inside him, they know that too. Like, if they can get in the ball with a little bit of space, you're not catching
dangerous.
him.
No,
Yeah.
very quick. But
So,
good to see him. But
it was good.
Favourite memory of Joshy on and off the field?
Probably on the field, just like knowing every time the ball shifted out there, if I ran through the middle, I could probably score a try. You know?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
same with X, I guess, but they've got that trait about them where they're just so quick and
Yeah.
explosive.
Yeah. Like, you don't even need to anticipate. You can just see it late and still
And
catch
go,
up. Where
yeah.
if I see it late, I'm not getting there.
No, you can't get there.
I'm on the
no
journey.
chance.
I'm like, oh, yeah, and then
You're waiting for a tackle so you can get on the next one.
Yeah, I'll get on the next play, boys.
Oh, what about you, man?
Jeez. I think for me, probably my favourite memory of Josh was the 2017 Grand Final. He scored the first try against the Cows off a kick,
yeah.
I remember just watching him go. I know it was 50-50 because Tiane Martin ran into the referee.
Yeah, I
so it was like
remember
50-50. So let's be
Who
honest.
gave him that part? Chambers
passed it to him, yeah. So I remember just watching him in open space going, go you good thing, go you good thing. A bit like you when you scored in the penalty final. I was never getting there, but just go, just get there.
Yeah, he was, I don't know.
What's yours, Susie? You're the favourite?
I reckon just the trait about him, like, just his energy, like, you sort of miss having that around the club. And there's a few boys that, can do it at the club at the moment, but not on the same, wavelength as Josh. And Joshy was always, he was always energized. Like, there was no time where he was quiet. And I think on the field, it really helped us as a team when he was here because he was just so loud and just all the time and just reminding everyone of what to do. And it was just, apart from when he was a little bit gassed, he went quiet. But I was playing on the other side of the field of him and I could hear him the whole game. So, and then in the gym when, sometimes you don't feel like lifting. Once you get in the gym in there and he's blasting his tunes and dancing and that, he gets you going. He's a bit of a pre-workout without having to have pre-workout.
Just a natural pre-workout.
Yeah, that's what he is. So, miss him, but yeah, he's playing well.
Killed it, but happy we got the win.
With you scoring that try, I remember him running over. Double movement. Double movement. Yeah. I'm like, what? Mate, that's double movement, Munster. Double movement.
I don't even realize. I don't know why did they go up because they thought it was obstruction?
I don't know. I actually don't know why they went up. I was thinking, I thought you might have dropped it
because he was pretty confident. I was no try. I was like, mate, I put it down.
Yeah, he said, I don't know why he went up as, but
maybe because of Glory went and blew on the outside shoulder of the Hutchison, but
but he
Crichton turned in.
Yeah.
Speaking about tries, though, man, I'm coming for you.
Oh, yeah. But when you got one in the game, I was legit thinking like, oh, fuck, he's going. Fuck.
I don't know how you scored that either. You found the way, you little weasel.
Yeah. Bro, weasel. Actually, if you listen to the audio, even he's saying double movement. I'm in
the reps here.
No try, sir. I've seen it.
I don't want a TA.
Because you walked over to me and you're like, did you score it? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, boy. Hey, 51
was
now.
like,
Oh, no, what are you? 52, 53 now.
53 now.
53. 50, 53, 54.
Yeah. But Roosters this week, so I don't know if hopefully we can score a few tries, but their defence has been pretty solid so far and up in
It's
Sydney.
going to be another tough game, man.
First game at Allianz, you boys played there yet?
No.
I played 20s when it wasn't called Allianz.
They've redone
it was
it though,
called
I think.
SFS. Yeah, it's redone.
SFS, yeah.
I haven't played at the new one.
I have.
Yeah.
I don't think you have. Unless you played at Aussie, because I think this is the first time Storm's played there.
No, I haven't played
No,
it.
there you
No,
go.
there you
Is
go.
that right?
I haven't played.
What are we thinking, lads? Roosters this week.
Oh,
It'd be tough. I'm not too sure about Teddy and that, but I'm pretty excited to see where we're at. They have a good side.
Yep.
We've got a good quality side. They've got a good quality side. I know they're missing a couple of key players with Dom Young suspended. But for us, they might have a bit of a question mark or injury clouds over concussions. But hopefully they're playing and, we can just see where we're at there. They've got a good team on paper and it's always a cliche, but it'd probably be forwards v forwards this week and it will dictate on whether us as halves and our spine can dictate on the game as well.
yeah, I think it's like Mun said, good test to see where we're at. And obviously we've won a couple games, but they haven't been convincingly. So we've always found our way to be behind with, not long to go. So hopefully we can, put a good performance together and, play the full 80 and play how we know we can play. So hopefully we can get a bit of consistency in our game and yeah, like Munster, it's going to be tough. Tough game. They're a good team and, a good club, so got some great players as well. So, it'll be tough.
Yeah, I agree with everything. Back in Sydney, got some family coming. Got the Pro Clubs boys coming too.
Oh,
boys,
let's go.
Been
The
streaming the
boys.
last 2 nights.
Yeah,
so,
I've seen that. Twitch.
on Twitch.
Yeah.
On Twitch. But they're all coming. I think they're all going to buy RIXX jerseys. That's the team where the soccer kit that we wear. Yeah.
Like, that'd be pretty
And they're all
funny.
going to come in their RIXX kits. So
That'd be good.
But the thing with this week, asked you for tickets today. You've given a Welchie.
Bro, yeah.
You're using yours.
I got family.
So you know what I said?
Bianca's my wife's family lives in Sydney. So
Yeah, no, fair enough. I was like, who in the team
Wouldn't.
could I message that
Yeah.
wouldn't need their tickets?
Yeah.
Anyway, message Alec McDonald and say, hey, bro, you got any tickets?
What did he say? No.
Welchie asked me in the start of the week.
Oh,
I said,
Welchie.
Welchie? He's a Queenslander.
How many
What's
does
doing?
he have? Wasn't he?
I don't know. He must have asked a few. But I messaged him. I said,
He
how
was
many?
born in Sydney. No, he wasn't.
He was born in Sydney.
He was born in Sydney.
He's actually a New South Welshman, but it's for another
Yeah.
day.
but he's lived most of his life in Townsville and Gladstone.
Yeah,
mate, so
fair. But
We know Welchie and we know what he's like. So
who are they? No, his sister does live there, actually.
sister, but he said he's got a whole crew coming down. So
from
I don't know. His whole Welch.
from
how many
somewhere.
tickets you chasing?
Oh, Welch clan.
I've, lucky enough, got another 6 now. I only need the
Hang
12.
on.
But
Where'd you get these 6 from?
just a mystery person in the squad. I'm going to have to keep it quiet. But
I was going to say, 'cause I had
yeah.
4 spare. I was going to
oh,
give
did you?
them away. Yeah.
Nah, that's, cover all bases there, but we'll see how we go.
Speaking of, quality players in the Roosters team this week, Cheezel, our old mate Cheese.
Yeah.
We just spoke about Josh, our other old mate.
He's been playing well too.
Yeah, they've both been playing
I forgot about
really
Cheese.
well.
I
How
thought
do
he's there.
we?
Both fellow podcasters.
How do we? They are
well.
too. We might have to get them on. Get them both on. We'll have a big
Let's try
potty
and,
party.
Big fivesome.
What's Brennan's?
Buy round. Buy round?
Buy round. It is buy round.
James Graham.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do you go playing against old teammates?
Yeah.
Because I know people see it differently. You see sometimes when a player plays the old team or teammates, they go real zero and real serious. I feel like for me, I can't. I would never unless something drastic happened, but I could never get angry at Joshy on the field. Be like, fuck you, and get into his face and say, I really can't do it. I feel like every time I talk to ex players, that played with ex teammates. Sorry, I'm always just doing running jokes and that.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how you guys see it.
Yeah. Mine's like a heightened level to want to beat them.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
definitely the way I feel about it.
Same, but
yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not really a person who goes in there and causes
too much.
too much anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I
that's probably
feel
me.
like
Depends who it is. If it's Terps, yeah. I love Terps, but I just have that little ongoing battle with him. Foxy, if I look at him eye to eye, I can't stop laughing. And he's always into me. And then Cheese, I don't want to run at Cheese because I feel like he's one of them guys that holds a grudge.
yeah, and I feel like he won't laugh.
Nah.
If he smokes you, he won't laugh. He'll
Nah.
get you stuck into you.
Get in.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
You like that? Yeah.
you like that, yeah.
All right, boys, into our listeners' question of the week. Once again, plenty of questions, so thank you. It's actually becoming really hard to pick out
I know.
the one
Which
we're going to
I know,
ask.
there's
So
some goodies,
I've written 2 down here because if one of the boys picks one, then I can switch.
Yeah.
But yeah, we love the comments, even the YouTube comments, plenty this week. And yeah, I guess I'll start us off.
Yeah, you go.
I'll start us off. I'm going to go from Leah Pylon. Biggest pet peeve. I've got mine straight out because I've been thinking of it.
Okay.
My biggest pet peeve would be people who weave in and out of traffic, but
Yeah.
then when they do cut in front of you, they don't put their hand up.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, that is
makes me.
Oh,
that
yeah.
is massive.
That's probably and
And then
manners.
to add to
Well,
that,
that sort of manners.
when you try pull in front of them, they don't let you.
yeah,
Like,
to
that's
stay
an
at the arse
add-on.
of the other person.
Yeah, that's an add-on. And you're just like, mate, you've just done it as well. Like, you can't freaking get angry at me for doing it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Love to know that-
actually, that's a good one. And
That's
I feel
mine.
like, you get real filthy at people that don't wave.
It's the
it's
same.
not that
with-
hard.
Yeah.
Same with like pedestrian crossing. Sometimes there's no pedestrian crossing, and people
They just cross,
people just cross and then
Yeah.
like
Take their time.
and take their time
And then don't even wave.
and don't even wave,
Yeah.
or they don't even acknowledge that you're turning left or right. Like, and I sometimes beep at them and they put their hands up like, and I one minute and they say, "Look, it's not a fucking pedestrian crossing.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are."
The road rage, Munster.
Oh, I do get road rage when it comes to that pedestrian crossings, man. If it's not there, don't like look left or right. Don't be assume with your headphones on and you
someone's
just
gonna
walk
stop.
by. Yeah.
But that's the shit thing, right? Like pedestrians have way at all time, but like there's things for pedestrians on the road.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's mine. Mine, yours is pedestrian crossing. Or you want another one?
No,
You
go
got
for
another
this.
one.
No,
You got
no.
one on your mind there.
Fucking cyclists.
Nah.
They're not cars.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's
Like- They ride their bikes on the middle of the road, and they're not cars. They
Yeah.
there's actually bike paths.
Be single file at least if you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they end up going over their path, and then
abreast.
you have to be like,
Yeah.
And like, you see them at roundabouts, and they've got their little blinker on with their hand, like they're going that way. Like, mate, come on. Anyway, I had my rant.
yeah. I remember I got yelled at once because I was, I think I was turning left, and a biker was like coming past, and like he just kept going. Yeah. But I was blinkering, and I was like,
Thought he had to ride away or something.
"Oh, dude, who's got the right of way?" It was be the
he
car.
should
He
be
was
screaming
behind
up
me.
next to you.
Yeah, he's got to stay behind me.
If he's
Yeah,
fast as- if they're
and he like
fast in his
knocked on
car.
my window and shit.
Did he?
Yeah. He's like, yeah. See you, bro. I actually got to drop my nuts there. I was like, oh, shit.
That's a fair one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hughesy, you got
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably in the same just manners. Like if you open a door for someone and they don't say thanks or something like that, like
irks you a little bit.
yeah, just like, and I always do like just do it, and if they don't say anything, I'll be like, oh yeah, you're welcome. And they just like look at it like, what? But yeah, it's to be something like that, similar to the car stuff. And
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm good too. How are you?
yeah, thanks. Yeah,
What about you boys? Questions of the week.
You want to go? You want me to go?
Oh, yeah, I'll go.
You go.
Aaron Shelton _26.
Has a Shelts.
Shelts. Shelts.
Sheltsy.
Yeah.
Best piece of sports memorabilia you own, or best piece of memorabilia you would love to own?
Would love to own. Oh,
I reckon we've spoken about love to own.
Yeah.
I think I said a ring, like a championship ring.
I think I said a
Did we use this already? Have we?
jersey or something.
Master's jacket.
Oh,
Did
that'd
we
be
use
pretty
it?
cool.
Did we have spoken about it already?
We spoke about
Yeah,
what we
early.
wanted, but we haven't spoken about what we have.
had.
I think we might have as well, but
Oh,
we'll go
really?
again. Go either.
No, I don't think we have.
We definitely have, because I remember you saying ring, and
Yeah, but what about what we've got? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we have
what do you
because
got?
mine's definitely my my Winx signed
Yeah.
silks that you
Yeah.
tried to outbid me
Yeah, I
for
tried to
when I
outbid you
was
on
on my first ever contract down the storm.
I was.
I remember that actually. I was thinking like, fuck, must be on a bit of coin if he's bidding for that.
Yeah, I was thinking.
It was like your first year down, eh?
Yeah, it's like $1,500.
Yeah.
I just wanted it.
Good knock. Yeah.
it's
and
worth a
then-
fair bit now.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like it. Good.
Yeah.
I like my blue, so it just
Yeah,
works
Yeah,
out
no,
well.
it's good, mate. With the Orlando Magic.
Yeah, what about you?
Memorabilia, I'd have to say the 2017 Richmond Tigers jersey.
Signed.
Yeah.
Signed, the whole team signed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's nice.
that's probably the best memorabilia I got at the moment.
Yeah, I'll probably the Tatum jersey, I reckon, when he come to Aussie.
Yeah.
Not a game worn one or anything, but he signed it and it framed up and got a photo of him and put it at the bottom. So
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's mad.
yeah, that's probably mine.
And he's probably a massive chance of winning the chip this year.
yeah. Well, we're
Yeah,
going
you should-
to
Getting close.
finals soon. So
I'll probably go there and watch the final.
Magic will probably run over him, but that's all right.
probably not. But I'll go mine.
Easy.
Rose Myers. She was saying they love watching Craig in the box and his sprays at halftime. But the question was, has there ever been an instance where a player has smirked or laughed during a halftime spray? I'll go first because
You know exactly which one. you're
one come up recently where I think it was on the week. 2 weeks ago.
That was my first game, yeah.
Yeah, two games ago against the Bronx. We weren't playing very well, and he was absolutely spraying us. He was spraying us, and Craig, he sort of have a way of stuffing words up, or he's really bad at names. He's real bad at pronouncing names, but he just stuffs words up. Always gets them wrong or pronounces them wrong, and he was absolutely spraying us. Everyone was quiet, and then he said one of the sayings. I'm not going to say what it was, but he said one of the sayings and completely got it wrong. And then everyone sort of looked at each other like,
Fuck, did you just say
yeah,
that?
did he just say that? Like, did he say it wrong? And then he goes, or whatever, or however you say it, and then everyone just started cracking up, bro. And it was actually good because it broke the tension a bit because we were all a bit down, sad sacks, and he was spraying everyone, and then he said that, and everyone just started cracking up, bro. And it was pretty funny. So that reminds me of that.
Even him calling we were going through our reviews of the game like this week, and sort of sitting there and going a few clips and showing what we did wrong, what we did right, and then pops up this video of Carraz.
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, yeah, bloody Shiraz."
And we're just like, but he kept going like he didn't do anything wrong, and then someone's like,
Pinot.
"Well, you're thinking about the wine." You said Pinot, eh?
He was just away for the weekend at a wedding or something.
He was at a wedding, and he said he had a great time, so he must have been on the Shiraz.
even the cherry one, like Brodson cherry, and he's like,
he said, "I don't know, it was cherry."
I thought it was spelled with CHE.
Yeah. It's funny, like in his clips, he like puts up like the name of the player, and he's always spelling it wrong. Like he always gets it wrong. He actually, I think he put Bronson Cherry with CH.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
it had like CHE as
I
a
thought we were
clip.
playing Manly that week.
So he's
that'd be
it's funny.
Oh, that's
so yours is halftime speech. Mine's probably this week.
Yeah.
Mine, you would have had a couple because you're the only one who I feel like would be comfortable enough to laugh in the box.
Yeah, or smirk.
With Belzer.
There's actually the sprays and stuff. I remember it was on the first couple of weeks, and I was supposed to do. I was supposed to count the tackles.
Oh yeah,
and I was at the box. He's like, "What tackle's that, Munster?" And I said, "Oh, it's tackle 5." And it was tackle 4. He looked at me and goes, "Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking dumb?" And I'm like, "Oh," and then eventually he ended up putting I was like, the room was like a drop, like you couldn't say anything in the room. And then I remember him saying, "Oh, can you put Chris Lewis on? Put Louis on." And then 2 minutes later he goes, "Fucking put Louis on. Put Chris Lewis on." And all the boys like in the box like, "Mate, he's already on." And he's like, "Oh fuck, oh yeah." And then the room just started pissing themselves laughing, and then it just went back to normal again, man. So it's never a dull moment when you're around him. He's obviously real serious, and then he'll end up screwing something up.
But he's a good sport with it too. He actually gets around it, and then he sort of talks about it as well. So
having Azza in there, I reckon, helped. Like when I was in there the last couple of years, if something tense happened and he said something stupid, Azza would sort of just be like, "What?" Like, because it's his son, he can just question him, just chill. But no, good question. Good questions again this week. Keep them rolling in. You never know. Next week we could answer your question. But the more the merrier. And if there's heaps, we'll just answer a few more. That is that. Now we've got
let's go.
RIXX Eyewear.
RIXX eye-catching moment.
RIXX eye-catching moment.
I'm going to go these. These are my favourite. I think these ones are the Melrose, I've been wearing these. These are the ones. They go with the blue
they're
kits
nice.
too.
Nice.
I got the Boston Celtics. Let's go. Black Bostons.
If you do get a pair and you do want to know, fun fact, the name of them is actually on the inside of the sunnies. So, little quick tip.
I feel like all sunnies should do that.
I got the Soho cherries.
The Sohos?
Nah, not Soho cherries, but they're definitely Sohos.
They're the Storms, I think.
The
Storms. The colour
Storms.
All right, lads. Eye-catching moment of the week brought to you by RIXX. Kick us off.
I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first, mate. You hit us.
I hope he doesn't watch this because then it might help him, give him a bit of confidence. But Joey Manu broke the record.
Yeah, that's right.
The running meters record. Played very well against Newcastle, and they pretty much think he just ran him to the win. But he had 347 meters, 136 post contact.
Wow. Put that into context. I don't even think I had 136 this week in the game. So
that's
that's unbelievable.
47 meters. That's like
that'd be equivalent to like over 45 disposals, I reckon.
How many breaks did he have? They would have heaps. He breaks them at will.
And just signed
had
with
a try assist.
Toyota.
Just signed with a Japan team, rugby team. So he's cashed up, my bro. So
the
Joey, if you're watching,
there you go. RIXX
we need a sponsor.
Moment of the week.
Joey Manu. Just don't do it this week. Hopefully he doesn't run 340.
He won't sponsor us, trust me.
346.
He don't like me.
What about you, man? Your eye-catching moment of the week?
Moana Pacific.
Oh, Super Rugby.
Super Rugby.
Good little win.
Yeah, beating the Reds. So I looked at the odds. They're paying about $5.50.
No, more than that, weren't they?
They'll pay a fair bit. I was it's if no one knows about the Moana Pacific and the Super Rugby, they're all not the rejects, but all the blokes that couldn't make certain teams in New Zealand and other teams. So it just shows they obviously took it personally, and they played some pretty good games this year. And I've been watching them with a close eye on them, and They beat the Reds last week, which was
Reds been going well
Reds have
too.
been going good too. So it was an
Only
upset.
a new
and
team.
they're only
Very
a new
new,
team.
couple years in.
Yep,
Yep.
and big things ahead for them.
There you go.
Yourself?
I've got Pride of Jenny.
Oh,
How good was that?
I'm off.
oh, mate, it was
Best win
crazy.
Oh, mate, crazy.
Ever?
Everyone knows she's a leading horse. I just think.
Not by that much though.
Yeah.
How 100 meters? You reckon? What was the furthest
by.
length they got in?
40 lengths.
Yeah, so it's 100 metres.
40 lengths, so it's 1.5.
Yeah, it's 100.
Yeah, 100 metres.
Yeah. Mate, and she was
100 metres ahead.
annoying. Like, she was the same pace the whole way.
No,
Surely-
is that how much it won by?
No. That's how much it,
got
yeah,
it,
furthest,
100
yeah.
meters. That's crazy.
And did you watch the jockey reports after? Did you see the video of
Nah.
that? So, like on racing.com or wherever it is, all the jockeys come in after and they like say their comments on the race.
Yeah.
So obviously J-Mac's the first one because he comes second, walked past and just goes embarrassing and just walks off.
Bullshit.
And then the other jockeys are sort of like
talking
nudged
about Pride of
towards.
Jenny.
Well, no, I think just how the race ran because as the jockeys went further down, they're like, well, that second horse should have tacked up and gone with it.
Yeah,
which would have
saying-
taken the field with it.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but yeah, wow. Like,
I think the jockeys are just filthy because no one really put any pressure on her.
yeah, well, that's
And
what I mean.
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all the jockeys would have done their homework. They would have watched
Nah,
Pride
you-
of Jenny like in
You wouldn't
Caulfield.
expect that though.
Nah,
Nah,
but
you would
see,
have
like-
thought they would have ran it down.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
True.
the more the race went on, I'm thinking, they're going to catch this horse. But it just,
Just-
in that middle bit, it just kept getting further and further. Slowly come back in the straight, but
Yeah, I just
too
think
far.
Unbelievable.
she's won every race like that. But like, surely they've done their homework.
Yeah, but not by that
Not
far.
like that, though.
Like you look at
Yeah, I know.
who is it who usually chases? Who's the battle between? Is it Brightside?
Yeah, Mr. Brightside. He usually around
Brightside?
usually around the 1600 between them.
They're always sort of
Yeah.
tit for tat.
Yeah.
And you sort of see it chase that down, but it's never that far
Nah,
ahead.
Not that far.
It was like Bretton of Dulla's riding. I forgot what rider it was a few years ago, where he just took off. It was in one of the young 2-year-old races, I think, and just won. But that's what it reminded me of. But yeah, Pride of Jenny is my eye-catching
We're
Hope
moment.
I had a
off
good
it.
sleep that night, man.
Hey?
Hope I had a good sleep that night, Pride of Jenny, man.
Probably back up at
Jesus.
Caulfield
Yeah.
next week.
It's pretty funny because
I was on the favourite. They come second.
There was a few of the
still
boys-
kicking it.
We had massage that day, and we
we're
were
all-
on the massage, and you could just obviously the boys are watching the races, and you could just hear going, what's going on? And I think Trini Liero was, what the fuck's going on? And then it just kept kicking. He's like, no way. A few of the boys blowing up about it, but
Yeah, I was more gobsmacked on
What
how
a
much
race.
they run by. Like no one challenged it, you know. But hey,
You know,
just too
hey,
good.
if it wins, it wins,
It's
bro.
too good, man.
the
Just
crazy
too good.
thing was, right, so
Well
I think, obviously Reggie Bayless, I think he rode Pride of Jenny a while ago and did a similar tactic and actually got sanctioned for it because it didn't end up kicking on. So
So
if
it
didn't
lost,
win the race,
they would have got in
yeah.
trouble, you reckon?
Yeah, well, that's I'm like, if he didn't win,
Yeah.
you know, but
What? Because
Then-
he's gassing the horse out, or
Yeah.
he's, or
just took off. But it worked. So then it's like Regan's probably sitting at home being like, but what if it worked in my race?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like,
What
why
are
don't
they-
you-
that's fine.
yeah, well, how come?
That's
Yeah.
fine.
So
yeah, wow.
all for horse and thoroughbred welfare. But if you got a fast horse and you see
May as well.
Gay Waterhouse do it all the time,
yeah.
just send them to the front and
Just
hold on. Yeah,
Do you reckon there'll be a new tactic now with all the
horses.
horses?
I think so. Like especially those lower
The ones
country
that can
tracks.
take them, yeah.
Like if you've got a fast horse, let it go and just see. Like
yeah.
what's the point of knowing you're just going to lead and get run down?
Yeah, you might as well
You know?
give it a chance.
See how it goes.
Yeah,
So.
we'd rather get you. Yeah, but I don't know. I'd be filthy if I'm the leader and it leads the whole way and last 50 gets done by half a head. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Can't do much about it.
And special mention, not the eye-catching moment, but Nangar Larry, my greyhound, runs around Saturday night. Wenny Park, the golden Easter egg.
Oh,
What
here
time?
he
The
goes.
Easter
Group
egg?
1. Yeah, Group
Group
1.
one.
So
What's it called again, sorry, bro?
Nangar Larry.
Nangar Larry.
Yeah.
There's a few Nangars around, eh?
A few Nangars.
Yeah.
$11 you'll get at the moment.
11th.
That's
What
juicy.
barrel? What box?
Seven box.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Which I don't mind.
What?
But there's a hot favourite, McKenna, I think it's called. It's
Box one.
$1.80, box 2 maybe. But that'll be hard to
Hopefully
beat.
get squeezed.
Hopefully big Larry just squeezes it out.
Hopefully they all squeeze in and Larry just
he
goes around the
flies.
outside. But
Larry Ender.
he's had a knack of winning lately, so I might head up to Sydney for that. I think we train Saturday, but thank you, RIXX.
Thank you, Rex.
Good segments, plenty of eye-catching moments this week. And like always, we have a 20% discount code for our Clubhouse members. So the code is Clubhouse. Type that in, 20% discount. make sure you get your hands on a pair of the Melrose because if they look good on me, they'll look good on anyone, I reckon. That's, there you
There's
go.
a lot of fire on there. So get in there ASAP.
Perfect. All right. NBA play-in tournament time.
Let's go.
It's my favourite time. Multi-time.
What do we got the matchups this week?
Magic should be in there. I don't know how.
76ers and Heat.
Yep.
In
Hawks
the
Bulls.
Hawks Bulls.
Lakers Pels.
Yep. And Golden State. Sack.
Yep, Kings.
Mate, there's some good teams and
Yeah.
there's some good teams in there.
I thought the Kings would have been up there higher, eh? I didn't think they were that bad, but
I reckon they overachieved last year.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
what you don't reckon
Sacramento.
the walking triple double Sabonis?
I think Fox would be a bigger piece to him, but
Yeah, no, but he doesn't get
Yeah.
accolades. He gets some boards.
These play-ins will be
They're,
good.
they're decent, bro.
Yeah,
They're decent.
apart from the Bulls Hawks one.
Oh, boys, what's your predictions? If the Kings beat, whoever wins out of the Kings and Warriors,
Versus the loser of
they play the loser of the Pels Lakers.
And then the winner of that
That's
will
gonna be
versus
tough.
Denver, won't they?
And then, the winner of that plays. OKC.
So who plays Denver then?
Is it the winner of the,
The
7
winner.
and 8?
The winner of the first game.
7 and 8, yeah.
Lakers. Could be Lakers Denver.
I mean, if Lakers lose,
I reckon you'd want to lose and go play OKC.
That's what I'm saying.
No, isn't it if they win, they versus OKC? Oh, no.
No, you got to lose and then win to play OKC.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I reckon,
tactics.
Lakers, they're probably going
They might.
to. You might see LeBron and
Rested.
AD sit.
No, you wouldn't. Well, you think about it. They haven't really got any aggressive bigs.
Yeah.
OKC. They got Chet, but he's not like a aggressive AD.
No.
Like you got AD there. Well, you got Denver with Jokic. Like it'd be tough.
Thoughts on Warriors getting through to the finals? So they beat Kings,
Yeah.
and then they got to beat either Pellies or Lakers. Do you think they're a chance?
No.
I do think they're a chance, but I don't think they'll go much further than that.
Yeah, lose to
Yeah.
OKC if
They've
they.
just been like, you've just been waiting for something to happen
Yeah, but they
this year, but they haven't done anything.
Usually, when you watch Golden State, you're like, they're gonna explode soon,
Yeah.
and they just haven't.
Yeah, I think
Look at Draymond stuffed them getting.
I was
fucking-
thinking
Poor
that.
Thompson
just
too.
mentally.
Yeah.
Thompson hasn't been hitting fire for a while either, and they're relying a lot on calm Steph at the moment. Unfortunately,
Might do a Jimmy Bucket style and just turn up for the
Yeah.
playoffs.
that's possible.
There's that other
They're scary.
that other side's a good matchup too.
Yeah, so Bulls versus Hawks. Winner of that plays the loser of the Sixers
I think
Heat.
it's safe to say the 76ers and Heat will both go through.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
my-
thinking the same.
76ers
too.
would be good. Especially with
Embiid
Embiid
back.
Yeah.
Man, they're a totally different team with him, mate.
Yeah.
He's a
He was
beast.
MVP, wasn't he? Until he got injured.
Yeah,
so.
he's a beast. So yeah, I'm with you. Either
Yeah.
Heat and
And what are the
Sixers.
matchups after that?
So the winner of that, the 7th and 8th seed, plays Knicks.
Yep.
So if they win their first game, play Knicks, and then if they lose and then win, they end up going to play Boston.
Oh,
So it's not an
So
ideal
you'd want to
situation.
win. You'd want to
Yeah.
win and play
Yeah.
Knicks. I feel.
oh yeah, Knicks are still going good.
Nah,
though.
they are.
Knicks at
And
home.
Is Julius? He's gone, eh?
He's
Randall.
after the year. Julian
Is he-
Randall's
is
after
he
the year.
done?
Yeah, done.
I
They've
know.
convinced him. So, mate, Paul Brunson's been holding it down for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's been going
Some
good.
good
Brunson.
players though. It's
Yeah.
it's exciting. Exciting time for the NBA. So.
I'm going to call it now. Magic.
Who's the Magic got?
Cavs.
The Cavs.
I think Cavs have been falling.
I reckon.
Cavs have been sliding.
I'll put a bet
I
on that.
reckon. Nah,
I'll take
I actually reckon they're a chance. I reckon Cavs are not that good.
They're the best team we could have come across. Like,
Yeah, unless Donovan Mitchell really turns it on. But
No, I'm going to say Evan Mobley MVP.
we've got
Jared Allen. Nah, it'll be a good match. It'll
third
be a
best
good
defense
series.
in the NBA. So I
It'll
don't
be a
know.
good series.
Take
Want to
some
take
of that.
50 on that?
Let's take 50.
Hey!
Go the Cavs.
Gamble responsibly.
Yeah.
It's all fitty.
I'll take. I'll back
Go
the
Ingles.
boys in.
Get
Jingles
in
triple
there,
double
Jingles.
first game.
We'll go a little tips first, eh?
Tips
Go a couple
to
tips
win.
to win it.
Couple tips, you reckon?
Tips to
One
win it.
from the east, one from the west?
I'm gonna go
Yep.
just straight up.
Go one east, one west. Who's going to make the playoff? The finals?
East?
Mm,
I'm going to go.
I could see Celtics Nuggets final.
I'm going to go. No, I can't go against them. I'm going to go my Bucks in the east.
Mhm.
And then the west, I'm going to have to go. Oh, yeah, Denver's going to be hard to beat. Who else is there?
Timberwolves,
OKC,
OKC,
Clippers.
Clippers even.
Yeah, Clippers will be
Clippers got Mavs first round. That'd be a pretty good game.
Maybe Clippers. Boston.
Suns.
Would be cool.
Suns are
I'm
cuffed.
gonna
They
go-
need a bench.
I'm going to go. You know what? I reckon they're going to play heaps of time, man. I'm going to go Bucks Suns final.
Ooh,
Bucks Suns.
that'd be
Yep.
cool.
I'm
Who's-
going Boston Clippers.
Yeah,
My
that'd be
two
sick.
teams, obviously.
We need to talk about this two teams thing, man, because it's feeding throughout the squad.
Yeah, and I
Jonah
think it's
Pizzett.
right.
I was just about to say it. There has been a lot of two-team
Even with
people,
AFL
but
as
that's
well,
not
it's
my
annoying
fault, is
me.
it? Can't be.
Like,
Can we-
Harry last year wore Richmond jersey, now he's a
and
Carlton.
Harry Green.
Yeah. Oh, nah, he's bad, though.
That's bad.
That's bad.
won't-
Yeah, I'm not that bad.
Hang on.
But can we put up a poll? And please, can we get, is it acceptable to have two teams?
Let's get it in the comments.
Yeah, in the comments. Drop it in the comments.
If your team's out in the finals, is it okay to follow another team?
I think that's different.
Yeah, okay.
Nah, that is different. That is a bit different. But,
But
to start
two
with,
teams,
can you
you
have
reckon?
two teams in any sport? NBA, NFL, AFL, NRL.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to have two teams?
I think it's disgusting personally.
I just
but-
think, if your player goes there, or if you were brought up in a team but then you end up liking another team, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, I don't know. We'll let everyone else decide. But
So what are you thinking then?
what's that?
So you,
I'm thinking you're allowed to have two
You're up there
teams.
with Harry Grant.
Nah, I'm not. Nah,
You can't have two teams.
He's only jumping because they're going good.
So
That's not me.
hang on.
I go to a different team because I like the
Yep.
the
So you
player.
got. So hang
If I
on. So
follow a
you got
player,
Suns,
Suns.
Celtics,
Wizards.
Wow, that's three.
Yeah.
That's three. So
But
And
nah,
Clippers after.
nah.
and Clippers.
Well, John Wall was there for
Oh,
a year or
no.
two. Nah. I only got. Yeah, basketball's a bit different. I'm taking the piss on the basketball, but all the other ones,
NFL, you're
Solid.
solid, right? You got
Yeah, Ravens.
Ravens, yeah.
Ravens and Kansas City. Yeah.
You're worse than Force,
nah.
You're worse than Force, man. You're worse.
Nah, Ravens.
I'm
no
49ers NFL. Who are you?
49ers. I thought you Carolina.
I was, and then they got rid of McCaffrey. And now
see?
jumped over.
Yeah.
So that's not two teams.
See?
That's not two. That's what I'm following.
So
I'm
you're
player for.
unloyal
I'm a
then.
player for.
Okay.
And
Fine.
I thought you were better than that. I'm
Yeah.
Giants in the NFL.
Yeah, that's fair. I've seen that. Yep.
Okay.
And they
Well, do
won
you want me to stay with Carolina then? No.
Yeah. Stick with them.
Still you want, bro. You're
Stick
allowed to
solid,
have
bro.
two teams.
I was Cam Newton. Bang.
All right, guys. Clubhouse Leader of the Week. Very special one this week.
Yep.
We had the launch of the Bella Trip Foundation on Friday night after our game. And for those who don't know Bella Tripp, she's our... Is Trippy still our chairman? No.
Yep.
She's still our chairman.
Still the
So,
chairman of the club.
our chairman's daughter, who sadly passed away in 2022. She had respiratory complications after a bone marrow transplant. And this was after going through leukemia as well. So
Tough run.
the Trips have started this foundation, non-profit organisation just for awareness and for any other families going through something similar. To guide them through that phase and hopefully never have that situation again that Bella went through. So Clubhouse Leader of the Week, Trippy's done so much for us personally and we know how much I guess they look after us and that's sort of where the family club comes from, being at the Storm. And I guess Bella Tripp Foundation deserves our Clubhouse Leader of the Week. We've got a night this Friday night coming up too.
Yep.
Tickets sold out very quick, but the appreciation from anyone who can sort of contribute or whatnot would really help. But Clubhouse Leader of the Week. Bella
Shout
Tripp
out to the
Foundation.
Tripp family.
Well spoken, Paps. She's absolutely a stalwart of the club. She's still obviously in their hearts, and hopefully, we can obviously make it a good foundation for in the years to come.
Yeah, very, very special family. And like we said, she was a pretty funny girl too.
Yeah,
She's a character.
Come to training, she'd be pestering all the
Just
boys.
laughing,
Had a bit of crush on Big Nasty, I think, as
Yeah,
well.
I thought it was you. I thought you were the. I
yeah.
thought you were the crush.
Yeah, me
he,
too.
he dyed his
Sure,
hair
yes.
pink in the Raiders game a couple of years ago. When
That's
we played.
right, yeah.
That was just-
for
That was
her.
just after, but
just after.
because she was
She
her wish
She
was
coloured. No, apparently she
That's right.
coloured.
her wish
him.
was
he went to hospital,
yeah.
coloured in. She coloured in a photo of him.
Yeah,
Pink
and
hair.
he got his
Got his
hair
hair
dyed.
dyed,
yeah, so that's pretty cool, man. So.
But no, very, very special. And it's just amazing what they've done. Can't imagine what they've sort of gone through the past couple of years. So thoughts with the Tripp Foundation and big night this Friday night. So let me celebrate.
Yeah, it'd be good. Hopefully we can. You boys get some money out of your pockets and.
Oh well, he'll
Should we
probably
some auction items?
he'll probably
actually?
outbid me again.
There'll be,
Anyway.
there'll be some good auction items, I
let's
reckon,
have a dip
too.
this week. Let's have a dip on Friday.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
might even have to get a little Cindy together, boys, and we can.
Well, our fantasy money from the clubhouse. We might be able to get a
our
little
NFL might be able to
little
get
trip.
something. We can just put it into.
Bella Tripp, there
Be
you
able
go.
to get something.
There you go.
All right, lads. I think that wraps us up for the week. Thanks for tuning in once again, guys. All the comments, Spotify questions, the replies on YouTube. We love it. So, keep sending them in. And let's go. See you next week.
Let's go.
Thanks for having us, Pappy. Thanks to everyone that has tuned into the Clubhouse podcast. Please make sure you have hit the subscribe button on all our channels and also following us on social media at Oz American Aces so that you don't miss out on any announcements.
Catch you at the Clubhouse.
This episode is brought to you by RIXX Eyewear that inspires confidence. Carefully crafted sunglasses, prescription and blue light eyewear that's made to last. Use the code Clubhouse to get 20% off site-wide. Head over to rixeyewear.com.au and shop all available styles now.